Hello folks, this is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on April 5th, 2017. Please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, I have 7 strategies for my game, Decoding the Powerball, and strategy number 1 is the individual numbers. Okay, so here are the individual numbers. Of course, I had lots of time to look at these. So I think that I'm going to choose a number between 1 and 9. I'm going to eliminate the teen numbers here. I'm going to eliminate the 30 numbers. And I'm going to eliminate the 40 numbers. So again, I'll be picking numbers from between 1 and 9, the 20 numbers, the 50 numbers, and the 60 numbers. Okay, the second strategy is to pick from group 1. Here in group 1, I decided to go with number 4 green to eliminate off of the game card. So we'll take a look at that. So all these green spots, I'm going to, again, eliminate off the game card, and I'll just go over why. So just going through the history of things, you can see that it had a couple big runs here, 11, then 18, then 21, and a couple of shorter ones, but then it hit this 14 again. So it's gone 5 hits in a row here, so I just think that it's going to miss. So again, I'll eliminate these off of the game card. Okay, so here's the game card so far. Again, I eliminated the teen numbers, I eliminated the 30 numbers, and I eliminated the 40 numbers. And then in group 1, I just eliminated the number 4 green numbers. So these are the numbers that are left, and we'll see what happens. Strategy number 3, Group 2 Overview. Okay, so here in the Group 2 Overview, I've been looking at these numbers over here. And again, that tells me how many red areas there are. So how many hot spots there were. Okay, so I have a feeling that it's either going to go really high, like 6 or 7 hot spots, or really low, like 1 or 2 hot spots. Okay, so I don't know. I just had the feeling that there's only going to be 1 or 2 hot spots here, okay, and a lot of blue areas. Strategy number 4, picking the numbers I hope will miss from Group 2. Okay, so here we are at Group 2, option card number 3. Okay, so I just wanted to go over a couple things real quick. Okay, so these are the stats for the numbers. Okay, and over here, this tells me how many columns the winning numbers hit into. Okay, so the color means that the majority of the numbers were, like for this red one, were on the left side. Okay, so green means that the majority of the winning numbers were on the right side. Okay, so the thing is that the reason why I'm telling you this is because I have this long streak of red right here. Okay, so I think that it's going to be green right here, which means that the majority of the numbers are going to be on this side. Okay, so there's only 5 winning white Powerballs, so only 2 of them could land over here, of course. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this blue area, and I hope that it's going to be a miss. So I put a 0 here. And again, that means that none of the 5 winning Powerballs landed in that area. So again, I'm going to eliminate this section, 1 through 65 and 38 to 62 off of the game card. And you can see what numbers I have left. Okay, so we're still in Group 2 at option card number 3. And now I'm going to move down the line here. And you can see here option card number 4. I have the same thing, a long trail of green. So I think it's going to be the majority of the numbers are going to be to the red side, the left side. So I want to eliminate numbers here on the right side. Okay, so basically what I decided to do is take this gray area right here. I hope that there's going to be another 0 right here. Okay, so again, we'll take a look at what those numbers were. And there were the 17 through the 20 and the 69 through the 56. So here at the game card, the 17 through the 20 is already taken. So the only one that, left is the 69, and that shares the square with the 53. So I'm going to eliminate those off the game card, and that's what's left for the game card. Strategy 5, picking the numbers I hope will hit from Group 2. Okay, so this is Group 2, option card number 2. Okay, and I'm thinking about taking a number here in this green section. So I just wanted to go through the stats real quick. Okay, so you can see how long these stats have been getting. Okay, so I'm working on this second row here, the second inside row out of 5. And basically, this has gotten harder and harder for me to read. Okay, so basically what I did is I came up with this view of it. Okay, so this is the same thing. It's just kind of makes it easier for me to see the history of the stats. And plus, I could add a couple of things to it, like for this first 5 drawings, I can see that the majority has been hits to it. Okay, I call it hot and cold. So this, the first 5 drawings, the majority was hot. Then the second 5 was cold. Then the third 5 was hot. And then the fourth 5 was hot. The fifth 5 was hot. And then the sixth 5 was cold, as you can see. So for some reason, I think it's just going to stay hot here. Okay, so I'm going to predict that something in this green area is going to hit. Okay, so I go to the game card, and I see what's left in this green area, and you can see it's the 26 and the 29. So I write that off on the side right here, 26 and 29. Okay, so next in the green section, I'm going to pick number 4 green, and I'm going to pick number 7 green, and we'll see if those come up or not. Okay, so back here at Group 2 again, I said green 4 would hit, so it's the 29 through the 32 and the 57 through the 60. So on the game card, it's the 29, the 57, the 58, and the 68. And then with green number 7, it was the 50, the 57, and the 61. Okay, next that I hope will hit is purple number 1 and purple number 3. So again, it was purple number 1. You can see it's 5 through the 61. And purple number 3. You can see it's the 66 to the 32 and the 33 to the 57. So as I go to the game card, you can see what's left is the 5, 21, 29, 61, and the 8, 57, and 66. Next in Group 2 that I hope will hit is grade number 5, grade number 7, and grade number 15. Okay, so here's grade number 5. Also, I'm going to pick grade 7 to come up so you can see that pattern. And the last one was grade 15. You can see that pattern as it goes right down the line here. So going to the game card, I already filled out all the numbers that I thought would come up, and now it's time to pick them. Strategy 6, Group 3. Okay, so here in Group 3, I think there's going to be more odd numbers than even numbers. I think there's going to be more numbers to the high side than the low side. I think there's going to be more numbers to the right side than the left side. And I think there's going to be more numbers in the blue area than the red area. Strategy 7, game card color code. Okay, so here in the game card color code, I wanted to point out the orange numbers to you. Okay, so as you can see, there's 1 here, 2 here, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay, down here you have 3 and 3. So orange is usually it's pretty hot. Okay, so I haven't seen 3 orange numbers like this in a long time. So I'm going to predict that there's going to be 3 orange numbers. Okay, so now it's time to pick my numbers. Okay, to pick my numbers, again, I wanted more odd numbers than even numbers. I wanted more numbers to the high side than the low side. I wanted more numbers to the right side than the left side. And I wanted more numbers in this blue area than the red area. Plus, I wanted at least 3 orange numbers, okay? And I also want a red number as well. So the only red number left is 8. So I'm going to go with 8. I'm going to go with 29. I'm going to go with 50. I'm going to go with 57. Okay, and I wanted the 60 number as well. Okay, so I had the 61 and the 68 to choose from, but I wanted more odd numbers than even numbers. So picking that 61 will give me more odd numbers than even numbers. So again, the numbers that I'm going with for this drawing is 8, 29, 50, 57, and 61. Okay, folks, I appreciate you watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.